Hey, cuties. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, I was checking something out that I didn't know about on this stream yard. But happy Wednesday to you guys. If you don't mind, please hit the like button on your way in. Thank you guys for joining me for this mid afternoon power hour. It is afternoon, noon to be exact for me, but it's a little later for you guys. So I appreciate you guys. Now, let me say this right off the top. I was over in Trending's live, and it sort of has me all discombobulated, okay? Trending was crying, and I don't like that at all at all. And I just had a chat with Trending this morning, very positive as always. And I just hated to hear that. So I don't even know exactly what's going on, but it looks like there were some comments when it comes to the live that Chef Don Don, Jay, and Trending did over the weekend. I don't even know if I need to go scroll the comments, child, because y'all know I'm a let looser type of person and I'm trying to change. And then it's negative comments, let me say. And then from what I gathered, there were some negative comments towards the live that Trending gave last night with her and Charnita. And when I mentioned positivity that I left for Trending and discussed with her early this morning, had to be about 5:30-ish my time, a.m. Let me just say this. I went to sleep listening to Queen Sheba. Went to sleep early last night. Work is not letting me be great. And then I woke up this morning and I watched Trendings as I was getting ready. And I don't see how people can get a negative from that. I just don't. And then I also caught the replay of Chef Don Don and Jay. And you guys know this is a power hour. I'm working, so I'm not gonna go on too much. I watched the replay of Chef Don Don Jay Trending, and I believe Charnita dropped down in that live as well. I cracked up. So I don't understand. Yes, Cookie, it broke my heart. And it almost just made this live go a whole nother way. Because this is what I'm just gonna say this. Now Trenton said she not too sure if she gonna be blocking folks. My mods over here, y'all already know. If it disturbs your spirit, it ain't even gotta be mine. Go ahead and block them. I don't need the subscribers like that to allow ignorance and what you just said, April, miserable people all up and through here. So you guys know you have always had the authority. If you do block somebody, jot down the name and let me know. But yeah, go ahead and do that, because I think that it is a lot of people's goal to get the type of reaction that um Trending had, or make people feel the way that they want them to feel, such as it looks like Charnita may have felt some type of way when it comes to comments. Chef Don Don and Jay feel some type of way, and it's just not right. I got, and I'm not gonna call her name out, maybe some people I knew, and maybe some people don't understand when I say don't DM me anything. Okay, unless it's something that you got a specific timestamp on, and if it's something that you see that I'm discussing on my channel. I had to tell a girl the other day, I'm on YouTube and I watch what I want to watch. I don't need you to send me a video. Did you see this? You know, I just wish that everybody just be mindful and take a glance at a person's page. So if you see me all up and down my page talking about the stuff that you sending me on and Instagram needs to go ahead and allow me just to deactivate. but I get so much positivity from a lot of people. I get a daily prayer every morning or words of affirmations from Bev G. It's a lot of positivity that go on, which I don't want to stop communicating, period, because of that. But yeah, a lot of people try to get things going and popping on purpose. So I'm in the blocking spirit. And when I get off this live, once I get off of work, because I'm not going to have time, I'm going to go over there and block a couple more folks. So yeah, if you're new, don't send it to me unless you see me talking about it. Don't send it to me. I am on YouTube. I am subscribed to a lot of people. And please believe I know typically what's going on. I didn't know about this though. And it's a shame. Trending. I hope she's off of YouTube for now, but keep your head up. Charnita's World, keep your head up. I had already had trending in my notes for the day, and I'll get to that. And Chef Don Don and Jay as well. I got videos, screenshots that I screen record that I need to break down to make some memes of Jay. That's how I'm just confused. I'm just confused. Um, I think so too, Robin, to separate some content creators. Let me say this, and then I definitely got to get going because I'm already at 7 minutes. But I have gotten early on, months ago, and I'm not going to name any names, but I've gotten messages from people, and maybe they didn't know that, hey, I like that person, but they'll drop information when it comes to other content creators, some that I am extremely fond of. And they probably have done the same thing about me. So, I think that people should judge others on their actions and move how they want to move and keep it moving. But look, I am grateful for each and every one of my subscribers. But again, if you are subscribed to me, you should have an idea how I move. And yeah, I don't need none of that mess. Go away from me. So I'm just going to start blocking. This is a heads up. I'm just going to start blocking. You know, that's just it. That's all. But trending, cheer up. Let me go ahead and get into this. As I stated already, my job is not letting me be great, child. It is in the month. Busy, 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 busy. And yeah, I wanted to go live last night. I want to get into doing power hours every day. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. But let's start this off. Where is what I'm looking for? We're going to start it real quick with some positivity number one. This is my one of my favorite pictures of Miss Van. Happy belated birthday to Miss Van. Her birthday was yesterday, and I've seen a lot of people. A lot of people. How did I have the opportunity to say that to Miss Van? I don't know if it was in my comment sections before or if she was on somebody's live. I'm not sure. But I seen a lot of people saying this when it comes to Miss Van on yesterday, that she is one of the classiest mothers on reality TV. And that's exactly what I was able to say. I'm trying to think back now to her. I appreciate it. It's what's needed. And, unfortunately, when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville, in my opinion, they don't showcase her and what she brings to the show like they would a Wanda or Betty. You know what I'm saying? So, happy birthday again to Miss Van. I do want to start off again with this prayers still going up to Baltimore. You guys know what happened with the bridge there, and unfortunately, God is I believe in miracles, let me just put it that way. But unfortunately, 6 people are still missing. Hey, Aunt Debbie, and hello to each and every one of you. Shout out to the mods, shout out to the content creators. Hey, Pastor, I'm Braylon Lee in the building. I'm rushing, guys, because we have 50 minutes now, not even 50. But you guys know what happened in Baltimore. And at this time, 6 people are still missing. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. And it's my understanding that they all may be workers on the bridge. They were filling potholes. I'm not too sure about that, but prayers going up, prayers and condolences going to all of the families that have been affected by this tragedy. And I just wanted to make sure that I said that. Now, also, I want to say real quickly, I stuck this in here, but I was listening to Shanita Foster's live this morning, and it really ties into, I believe, what trending was speaking about after. But her live was really positive. It was a couple of us over there saying, "Oh, save this live, save this live." I wish I would have been screen recording it because it was filled with gems. It really was. And I'll scroll YouTube to see if anybody else may have picked it up. But in that live, she talked about stop entertaining clowns. Stop entertaining them. And whomever had my little sister crying had to be a clown child. That's all I'm gonna say. But Shanita also said focus on purpose and peace. It was just excellent. It really was. And I love the friendship that Shanita and Mel have. I have been a follower of Shanita Foster for years. Back when she was on shoot. NFL Wives, if I'm not mistaken. NFL Wives. Football Wives. Lord have mercy. Football Wives. So I've been aware of Shanita for quite some time. But yeah, she dropped some gems. So she said she wasn't saving it. So you guys try to scroll YouTube and see if you can find somebody who may have screen recorded it and shared it. I loved it. But let me go ahead and get on next. This was already in the works, like I said before trending went live. Shout out to and congratulations to Charnita's World for being picked up by another network, Hugh TV. That's really, really awesome. It is. And as I put in my notes early this morning when I scheduled this live, and as I put in Trending's live a couple minutes ago, the goal is should be branch out. That should be the goal for other networks to pick up your show. And that's what happened. Oh God, what did I click on? Ciao. That's what happened. Charnita's World has been picked up by Hugh, HUE TV, and that's a beautiful thing. The goal is for major, let's say ABC, NBC, CBS. We talked about this a couple weeks, actually. That is the goal. So shout out to Melody Cherie. I don't know why this picture looking like this child. And Dawn Michelle and Tilted Crown Productions. Black women doing big things. Big things. And I guess some people had a problem with that child. I don't know. Look, a lot of times I'm glad I miss a lot, and I miss a lot purposely. So I'm not in a lot of lives or videos or comment sections and all of that. My temper is not set up for all that mess. I'm not even in my own comment section as much, and I have to get out of that. But shout out again to Charnita's World. Congratulations to you, as well as Mel and Dawn Michelle and Tilted Crown Productions. Now, this is what I had in notes. Congratulations to my little sis Trending on being honored and acknowledged for just number one, being a sweetheart. I was able to tell Trending that early this morning. And obviously, I would assume we're always positive in DMs, but she definitely, maybe whatever caused her to be upset hadn't happened at that time. And, so I had no clue what upset her. But Trending is a sweetheart. And Charnita, trending, I wish I had a picture of you. Let me put Charnita's picture back up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Child, I'm doing too much. But Charnita gave trending a huge blessing, okay? And she is so deserving of it. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it made me think back to how did trending get on my radar? Okay. Trending had me number one just by her laugh, just by her laugh. And then trending, popped in on a couple of my videos and all of that. And just from hearing trending, this is for me. She has a beautiful spirit. And that's what got me. Her spirit just radiates. So, little sis, I just want to tell you again, I am so very proud of you. I hope this turns into even bigger opportunities for you. Look, I'm at the age, child, where I'm comfortable. Okay. My past was very active, very active. So, for the younger folks like trending and just the younger people, period, get out there and do the damn thing. Get out there and do the damn thing. So I'm proud of her, and she deserved to be acknowledged. Again, she's just a sweetheart. And shout out to any other content creators that's just trying to do the damn thing. Aunt Debbie doing the damn thing. Aunt Debbie, I know you're gonna be live soon, so we're gonna be out of here probably about the time that you start. But look, being a content creator is easier than it looks. It's harder than some may think. It's very hard to try to remain on a path of trying to get your channel just to go and grow and all of the above. It's real easy to get in mess. Don't get me wrong. It's real easy to get in mess and build your platform around mess and all of that. But for me, it's not all about the money, but this has been an opportunity that a lot of us have been blessed with. And I think that people really need to hone in on that. Try to touch some people like you guys have touched me. I gotta, we'll talk about it in members only tomorrow, but yeah, I had to ask myself, now what? Your girl been not going through it, but it's just been a lot. You guys know. We'll talk tomorrow, members only. But anyway, let's discuss, and also in members only tomorrow, we will be discussing. Did I upload a screenshot of it? Well, we'll be discussing why I feel some men just lose it all for cooch, for cooch. So we'll discuss that as well. Cooch, actual desires, all of the above. That's on our list. We also have a winner when it comes to our book for April, but we'll discuss that tomorrow. Real quick, like I said, trending threw me off, but I did want to discuss just a few things. We all know what happened with old Diddy. And I'm sorry, I'm not reading you guys' comments. Shout out to the cutie crew. I see you guys. Shout out to all of the cuties that's here. Shout out to the cutie mods. Shout out to 480 of you guys that are currently watching me. Hey, G Squad. Hey, Cheryl Michaels. Hey, Veronica Monroe. But we all know what has happened with Diddy Child. Oh, before I get to that, I also wanted to say congratulations to Mel. Mel will be launching her tights. And I said, go ahead on, body, yada, yada. Now I have some tights and I got them from somewhere cheap. And I got them probably, child, was it Ross? Maybe 2 years ago. Just looking at these tights, it makes me think that it's the type of material. I don't know for sure, but I got a pink and grayish, something like this, and a gray and black. And they are extremely comfortable. Extremely comfortable. But this is coming under Mel's line. Shout out to Mel. Body is bananas. And then also she has her orange burst as well as the blueberry that's already out. And so wanted to really make sure that I touched on that. Child, I'm already at 20 minutes, but we all know what's been going on with Diddy. Diddy has lost damn near on his way to, in my opinion, losing it all due to sex trafficking, alleged assaults, human trafficking out of New York. They're saying, and this is alleged, illegal substances and violence and other lawsuits has followed since he settled with Cassie. It's just been a lot. It's been a lot when it comes to old Diddy. And look, I don't wish a downfall on anybody. I really, really don't. But over the past couple days, the men have been coming out the woodwork supporting. Tyrese just said something recently. Slim Thug, hey Prosperity Thick Girl, Slim Thug is out supporting Diddy and all of that. And this is my thing. If it walks like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck. And I don't think that people are just making things up on Diddy. I don't wish that, let's say, for instance, if he wanted to harm himself or something like that. But I do think that, my opinion, there is some truth to what's been going on. A whole lot of truth. Now, could there be some lies mixed in there from people that just want to come out and jump on the bandwagon and try to get paid? Yes. But like I said, I believe a whole lot of it. Number one, because these rumors have been going on for years. So I want to share this with you guys. Do you guys know Teray? Teray. Teray has been out for years. He's a decorated writer, cultural critic, been around for years. And I want to let you guys listen to what he had to say because it's scandalous. So let me put this copyright disclaimer up real quick. This is allowed for or under fair use for what I'm doing, criticizing, commenting on it, reporting it, all of the above. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So shout out to Neighborhood Talk. I want to play this for you guys, and then let's react real quickly because I got some Huntsville happenings that I really want to discuss. But take a listen, guys.
I was personally disturbed many years ago. Okay. I know this man well enough to call him and say, hey, I need a favor.
Yeah.
And this might have been 10, 12 years ago that I called him and say, hey, I have a family member who I want you to hire them as an intern.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to stop right there and hopefully you guys are able to hear it. But he reached out to Puffy as a friend and wanted a solid. And he wanted Puffy to hire a family member as an intern, do some work for him and all of that, put his foot in the game. But take a listen.
And I have never talked about this publicly. And he said yes. And they were flying around, one of the interns, Atlanta, Miami, whatever, on the jet, in the house, whatever. And then the internship stopped abruptly, like 3 or 4 months into it.
Yeah.
And I spoke to my family member, like, well, what happened? And they wouldn't say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did it end? He wouldn't say. And years later, they finally came out, and this is a male, and said that Puff had said, come home, stay the night with me, or the internship is over.
Now I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to stop it right there. Yes, a Queen's Tea with Gigi. Lil Rod got the pictures and everything. Do you hear me? Cuba Gooding Jr. They got old Prince Harry. Look, this will, because I do believe that I don't want to get off track of Queen's Tea with Gigi, but this will cause, I think, Diddy to snitch on a lot of folks. But Diddy told Teray's family member that he wanted him to come over and spend the night with him. And if he didn't, the intern was over. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's nasty. And if you guys didn't hear him, he said the intern was a male. His family member was a male. Yes, Ebony Dancer. And that's, look, my next sentence is Diddy is a frisneak. Ebony said a monster. And I get that we don't want anything to happen when it comes to a person's mental health and all of that, but a lot of these people were very quiet because I feel like Megan Thee Stallion was telling the truth. And one thing I did not see was a lot of these men that's coming out speaking up for Diddy, speaking up for her. Her mental health mattered as well. But um I think it's a whole lot of truth to this. And I feel like it's a shame. And this allegedly has been going on for years. Rumors have been going on for years. And I think that, the more money you get, the more power you have. And more than likely, people just going to keep quiet. Okay. So we'll touch on more of this in another power hour. It's a whole lot other than what I just said. But I just think that Diddy is done. I think he's done. I pray for his children, his mother. She's up there in age. And it's a shame that this has to call them mental anguish because I'm sure that it is. All because of some cooch, child, or booch would it be? I don't know. Whatever he into. But I will say this real quick. Allegedly, Diddy better hope that Usher and Justin Bieber don't come out here and start talking because Usher already let it be known that he saw some things. His mama let him go over with Diddy when he was 13, 14 years old, live with Diddy. And I'm not saying that anything happened to Usher. I'm definitely not saying that. But Usher said a whole lot. He saw a whole lot. And, it's terrible. Oh, I wish I could talk, but we already 30 minutes in. It reminds me of Boosie, though, little Boosie, making his child get pleasured by an adult woman. He should be locked up too. So we'll talk about this in another live, probably in members only. I am gonna start doing Let Loose Saturdays. That's coming. That will be YouTube child. Saturday evenings. YouTube, um, the Cutie Crew, as well as Patreon. And I think we're gonna start that this Saturday evening. But let's go ahead and get into real quickly. Oh, Porsha and Simon, child. Porsha and Simon. So it's a whole lot going on. I told you guys last week that, or the other day, when Simon said Porsha tried to get in the house with an armed man and all of that, I knew that that man had made it to where she couldn't get back into the home. Porsha said he changed the locks. Porsha's sister said that Simon is the one that's been dropping all this tea everywhere. I'm almost at the point where I'm ready to unfollow Simon. It's too much. But has karma spent the block when it comes to Porsha? Because that's what people are saying all up and through comments everywhere on social media. We know how Porsha got Simon. We know. Hey, Angela Richardson. We know. But people saying, karma spent the block. Now, as you guys can see here, this is courtesy of Radar Online. Porsche is now accusing Simon of hosting at least 3 women in their Georgia mansion on different evenings. 3 women, child. All for the money. All for the money. Uh, in my opinion, just like Porsche. So I'm not gonna read the article, but I do want to say this. This was weird to me. And again, we know how Portia got Simon. It's been weird for me. Child, I know I uploaded that picture. Oh, StreamYard is tripping. Hold on, because I still got my pictures open. Hold on, guys. That's not what I want to do. Maybe. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh. Well, anyway, I did have the picture. It didn't come over for some reason of Porsha, Dennis, and Simon. So I'm sure you guys remember that. That was right after Fallon or during Fallon. I don't know. But Porsha was very, very happy to get that man. So much so that we saw pictures of Porsha, Dennis, and Simon. That's when Porsha popped up engaged. Dennis was in the picture looking like, okay, this what we doing. It was just a couple months before they had broken up. So we'll keep our eye out on this. We will be watching this. I know I will on Love and Mirror Huntsville. But shout out Chow, Real Housewives of Atlanta. But shout out again to Neighborhood Talk. Porsha and documents did come out that Porsha damn near can do a Risa Tisa child. Who the F did I marry? And she said that Simon's past, sketchy past, is the main reason that she filed for divorce. And he did not protect her and PJ. I think she introduced PJ a little too quickly to old Simon. She introduced her damn self to Simon a little too quickly. Um, Yes, when we thought that was yes, prosperity. We definitely thought Simon was Dennis' daddy child. They had champagne glasses and everything. So Dennis is just, Dennis is just Dennis. Dennis say he want a son, and I'm wondering if he trying to drop hints to Porsha. Now, we definitely won't see Simon on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I do think we'll see Dennis. So we'll keep talking about that. I am over my time, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the fakeness. The fakeness that is Love and Mirror Huntsville for me. Now, I've been and shout out to you guys that's watching. Please hit the like button. I've been telling you guys for the past couple weeks that it has been a whole lot of fakeness going on, including fake stories that's been released, which will, in my opinion, turn into fake storylines that I think we'll see on Love and Mirror Huntsville. Let me say this. Shout out to Queen Sheba, because as I mentioned, I fell asleep listening to her last night, and she mentioned some of the same thing. She did. Uh, Also, let me say this too. Shout out to Queen Sheba for some valuable information when it comes to backup channels. That's why I haven't been as active on mine, because I want to steer that in another direction. I think I may have 2 or 3 videos over there, but shout out to you guys that are that subscribe. But um, shout out to Queen Sheba. Great minds think alike, because you guys know I've been saying this for the past couple weeks. I think that they have people that are purposely putting stories out on social media to see what we, the content creators, will bite on. Um, was this picture really of Marceau over there? Because I'm still confused. A lot of people been saying Lauren was one of them. Girls trip, girls trip, girls trip. And I told you guys the other day, why were guys there if that's the case? Why were guys there? Now, don't know. Like I said, we'll see for sure when the show comes on. This is Marceau in somebody's lobby, but we don't know if it was that lobby. This is Marceau posting a picture of the beach. Well, we don't know if the picture was from Tisha's phone. This is what tripped me out or made me say that maybe the men were not there. Because Tisha, this is one angle when she was on the plane. But another angle showed everybody that was in her daughter of Israel. That's just the background on Marceau's picture. Okay. Yeah, it could definitely be Photoshop. But another angle of Tisha's one of her pictures from when she was on the plane, you can see the people who were sitting in the row with her. It was a white gentleman and I believe 2. And I was confused, when word got around that Marceau was there and all of that. Why were they not sitting together, you know. So, as I mentioned, they did say this was a girls' trip, girls' trip, girls' trip. And I think that that could be, we won't know until we watched, but that could be a Planet story. What else are they going to talk about? What else? Themselves. Will we finally get that when it comes to, I'll say, the Scots? Um, I don't know. I've been giving it the side eye, and we've been talking about it. Um, and I would think that Tisha and Marceau would have been sitting together. I do think that we would have seen them in videos or whatever. Whether they were there or not, I could care less. But I'm going to say the same thing. Content creators, be careful what you're picking up on. Do a little research extra. You know, my thing is this. I see everything damn near that's posted. I'm in Facebook groups, all of that. And a lot of times I choose not to say some of the stuff, especially if it's, crazy. Um, but we shall see about that. I think that if we do bite on everything that they say, not everything, even some of the things, I think that that will play into most likely Maurice's favor if they are able to prove we purposely put this out here and they just ran with it. There is, I don't know if it's a court date set yet, but we do know that Maurice is suing or was. I don't know. Y'all got to catch me up on that on another live as well. But if they can prove that, look, we did this, Your Honor, we put this out here and look at all these videos. I just think that it's a setup. I think it's a setup. So we shall see. I also want to say shout out to Diana Rose. I did see Diana Rose's community post, and Destiny is there, child. Dusty, as y'all call her. I don't call her Destiny, but I was calling her something else. Destiny is there. Destiny was there, which means Destiny will be on this upcoming season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Is it for the money? You going on the show with the woman that snatched your man, child? Will it be good TV? Absolutely. Absolutely. But, I don't know. I'll be watching. I'm just going to put it like that because I really want to know how this happened. I really want to know if Moses used Destiny or, I don't know. That's just, I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I will be watching though. But I wonder if Destiny going to pop off, child, like we've seen her pop off. I'm also wondering, guys, what the dynamics will be when it comes to the ladies. Because yes, discern. Yes, absolutely. What we do know is this is my opinion. Let me say that is my opinion that Destiny jumped ship. She does. She does, Brittany. Hey, Brittany Janae. I just like saying both names. Hey, Rue. She does look unhappy in this picture. But I'm wondering the dynamics. Destiny jumped ship to me, to the Scots. And look, there is nothing wrong with conflict resolution. And even if her and Mel has some type of misunderstanding, disagreement, or whatever, I just don't see how Destiny jumped ship like she did. So will she be rocking with the Scots still? Will her and Mel try to make amends? How is this gonna go? And then Sonny. Sonny started off. Do I have pictures of Sonny up here? Sonny started off as a producer. And now Sonny finds herself on the show with Destiny's man, child. I don't think I got Sonny either. I don't know what happened to my pictures today. But how is that dynamic going to be? Most times on these shows, folks are rocking with somebody. So where does Sonny fit in the mix? Will it be? And look, there really does not have to be a side, but in a sense there is. The line has been drawn in the sand when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville for a lot of people, especially those that's on the show. So yeah, I'm gonna say, what side will Sonny be on? I don't either, Queen's Tea with Gigi. Destiny is more of Martell's people. So I definitely don't see her and Mel. But again, I'm just wondering the dynamics of how this is going to be. And where does Sonny fall? Now, my nosy behind, just to pick up on things, when you follow folks on, and shout out again to Diana Rose. This picture did come from Diana Rose. But when you not nosy, because I'm not nosy, I'm just a content creator. So if you follow folks, then you can see when folks like other folks post and all of that. And I have seen Sonny over there all up and through Shanita Foster's likes. So that, if I'm just gonna read into it, that's giving me a little clue. But we shall see. We shall see when it comes to that. But as I mentioned, pick up on some context clues, consider the source. Because if we were going by, let's say what Wanda came out here and tried to say, Wanda tried to act like Mel's G-Wagon was gone. And I'm like, where'd she get that from? I actually saw it on somebody else's page. And my apologies, because I don't know. I can't take much of Wanda, so it's just in and out for me. But if we were to run with everything that folks said, then everybody would have made videos damn near. What happened to Mel's G-Wagon? What happened to Mel's G-Wagon? And Mel just set the record straight. You didn't even have to. And maybe she really wasn't, but she was out driving in the G-Wagon with her babies, listening to music. And I just happened to see that Mercedes emblem. So that just shut Wanda right on up. I just don't understand why Wanda was concerned. Just loud and wrong. And then Wanda will act surprised when people say something back to her. She always try to act like I ain't got nothing against Mel. But everything that I hear so far, that's all you talk about, Wanda. And why? As I mentioned earlier, when we talk about the mothers on the show, I have not heard Miss Van say anything about Tisha. We don't see it. We don't see her going live. We don't see her drunk. We don't see none of that. None of that. So let me read some comments. I got about 15 more minutes. I think I did good, even though I rushed. But a couple more things that I watched while I was working yesterday. I watched, thank you, Teresa, inquisitive. That's what I am. Thank you. While I was working yesterday, I watched that Apollo interview with Carlos Kane. And I can't even call it an interview. Yes, Brittany Janae, exactly. But let's not forget, she knew what she was doing, and that was so disrespectful. Um, but she stuck her head out there and she sort of whispered it, but the cameras caught it. She also took a peek and made sure that Mel wasn't nowhere near to hear her. And thank goodness Mel wasn't, because people don't play about their mamas, okay? But I don't know if you guys saw, there's no need to see it. It wasn't an interview that Apollo did. I was curious because of the trailer. And in that trailer, it seemed like it would be more about Phaedra and all of that. But I'm just gonna go and say this. If anybody don't know, Apollo is a straight up narc. Straight up narc. He rambled and rambled and rambled and rambled. He's a smooth talker. And in my opinion, he's a slickster still. A slickster. That's what the whole thing was about. I didn't hear that man take accountability for anything. And it was a pretty long interview. Carlos was even sitting there looking like he was tired because Apollo broke down everything as far as how he was doing, what he was doing that got him locked up. And he spoke about RICO charges and everything. To me, everybody else was to blame. Yes, DMV girl. Thank you for saying that. Just like Martell Hope. No accountability at all. This man tried to say that he went and laid across Shireen's, his current wife's couch while married to Phaedra. And it happened way before he found out about Phaedra and what's the guy's name? Mr. Chocolate, something chocolate, black chocolate, I don't know, something. It was a mess. And we talk about this all the time in our Cutie Crew members only, as far as the signs that you need to watch out for. If you don't know, go over there and watch that video. And I'm not trying to send no traffic Carlos's way, but if you feel like you with a narc, you may want to go check that out. Unbelievable. Then we'll have to discuss. I ain't gonna touch on it too much, but look, Chris, child. Chris and their little son in trouble again, all on Crime Stoppers. How many Love and Marriage Huntsville? Well, Martell wasn't on Crime Stoppers. I think it's been 3 of them that's been on Crime Stoppers, and Martell actually, child, went straight to the mug shot. But look, Chris in trouble, child. A mess. I am hoping that we see, hey, Color Me Entertain. I'm hoping that we see more of Lexi on the show, or the issues with Lexi. And I know that a lot of people giving Neil Fletcher the side eye. I like Neil Fletcher. I have given her the side eye when it comes to Martell. A lot of us feel like, a choice needs to be made when it comes to Martell. But I can't wait to see their story. What else? Like I said, we'll have to come back tomorrow. I believe that was it. I wanted to touch on more a little longer, but I can't in this short hour. But we may do a late night live tonight. I just got to make one run when I get off of work, but it shouldn't take long. And we'll see. But the Cutie Crew, we definitely meeting up tomorrow. Pet B, you do not like Carlos? Yeah, a lot of people. Let me say this. Dustin, that gives the recaps with Carlos, I really, really like him. And maybe Dustin sees more in Carlos that we all can see. But I'm like, dog, I wish Dustin wasn't tied to that. I think for me, when it comes to Carlos, we're speaking about accountability. I think even he needs to hold himself accountable. So the clip that I saw of he and Dustin, they were talking about, like not entertaining folks, similar to what Shanita Foster was talking about, leaving clowns where they are and all of that, or not taking it in. Well, we can say the same thing about Carlos, and I will never forget what he said about Sweet Tea. And I didn't want him just to brush that off the way that he did with Dr. Heavenly when he called himself apologizing. No, make it just as loud and come out here and issue an apology. That was wrong. So, for who, Cassie? Hey, T-Talk with your girl. What you fall out the bushes for, sis? I'm being nice. I'm being nice. But thanks for joining me. How many minutes I got? About 10, but about 7. Thanks for joining me. T-Talk, you're in Baltimore, right? I was thinking about you when that incident happened with the bridge. I think I don't know if you're in Baltimore, but I love accents. So I know you from there. I think I heard you say Merlin. I think that's how you guys say it, Merlin. But yeah, prayers to Baltimore, Merlin. Cassie, why would you think Apollo will be added to Huntsville? Why? What would be the purpose? I do think that if Phaedra goes back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, I think that we will see, well, maybe not. I was going to say, I think that we will see Apollo on that, but with Candy and Todd being gone, then I don't think so. But he and Todd, he spoke about that as well, the issues that they had. Even Daddy act like it wasn't a big deal. Child, the feds was at them people's door. What you And he should have held on to it. If the feds come into my house and I got something of yours, they could take it all. Do you hear me? Okay. Oh no, 30 minutes from the bridge. Oh, you getting your nails done. Okay. All right. All right. I'm glad I could give you a chuckle. Prosperity say, no, she is not Baltimore. She's DC, DMV. Well, I don't know the difference, child. DC, y'all, look, Prosperity, you're going to have to school me. Baltimore is Maryland, right? DMV. Okay, I can't. I ain't even got the time to try to figure it out. I'm from the Midwest, child. Um, I used to like Carlos until I seen how he let everyone come at. Now she has not been protected. Come at Mel, yeah, yep, yep. And I'm not gonna keep talking about him. I said and I'll say it again. I tried, and depending on certain movements, I will continue to try not to be as I don't want to say opinionated because that's why we're here. But just keep it on an even field to a certain extent. I'm gonna call out what I see, period, point blank. But as you guys can see, if you didn't see Trendings live, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I need for my own mental health a balance. You know what I mean? So I can't come out here every day yelling, screaming, hollering, cussing. I just cannot. Um, I've separated that from my own life, and so we'll see though. Yes, they have, Tiffany. They showed somebody on the news here on Crime Stoppers this morning, and the first thing I thought about was Huntsville. And Crime Stoppers have been out forever, but um, they have made it popular. Prosperity, you think they the same person? With Prosperity, I don't know. Okay. Thank you, T Talk. T Talk giving me a little more let me put it up here. Uh she said, yes, the DMV is only certain parts of Maryland. Okay, and Baltimore is not included. Baltimore is still Maryland. Got you. Look at Prosperity. Prosperity. Y'all know we don't like to be mixed up with BMO at all. I know you don't know, sis. I don't know. I don't know. I just know I love you all's accent. Do you guys say YouTube? YouTube. I gotta check it out. Somebody say that in one of you all's video. Prosperity or Tea Talk with your girl. Do you all say YouTube? I just love. But let me stop. Yes, we do love trending. And look, whatever happened, um, I'll just say this, because I did just put out a PSA. Don't send me anything, child. But Prosperity, if you know what happened, um, DM me when it comes to the live that I enjoyed. Cracked me up. And I wish I had the screen records already edited, but I had already let Jay know I'm gonna cut this up. That's gonna be a part of what I play right here on YouTube. And I just don't see how any negativity was taken from that. Or thank you, Bobby. Oh, child, did I say your government? BLS. Because I don't know why the Silva, I got a mixture of the accent from, let me say the DMV, child, because I just don't know, but you put it, and New Orleans. And look, I love Bondi Blues accent. I love the Silva's accent. I love T Talk's accent. I just love different accents. So I didn't know she was from the DMV. Okay. Thank you for that. Oh, and look on the way out the door. Um, on the way out the door, before I end, real quickly, Angela, thank you so very much for gifting 5 Cutie Crew memberships. Cutie Crew memberships. Let's see. Does it show me? It shows me on my phone. Aina was gifted a membership. Patricia was gifted a membership. I am blessed. Pecan Pam, Sheila, and S. White. Thank you so much, Angela, for gifting 5 Cutie Crew memberships. You guys will be able to join us live tomorrow night. And look, I don't even think I have one, but thank you, T-Talk. People tell me that. People tell Midwestern people that all the time. I guess naturally you don't think you have an accent when you from where you're from, you know? But thank you for that. And thank you again, Angela. Shout out to the new Cutie Crew members. And then for just my advice, because I heard a lot of people saying it. I did put that even in Shanita Foster's live. She said people need to focus on their purpose and peace. And that goes out to any content creators. I ain't got the patience, child. And the way I'm set up, I ain't got the patience. I ain't got, woo child. Who just said I love when you say woo child? And I promise you, I just said it naturally. Truly T. Yeah, the way I'm set up, I just don't want things to ever go the way things could go. So I make a strong effort. I really do, to be supportive of content creators, whether I'm subscribed to you or not. You know what I mean? Let's just make it do what it do. But if it's messing with your peace, I say block. I don't know why Trenda say she don't block. Trenda, if you don't block them folks, block. If it's messing with your energy, messing with the flow of your day, even comments, block them. Block them. If it's comments in your video, I've only addressed maybe 2 or 3, and I promise you, I got over 1,000 people blocked. Just block them and go on about your day. But I love you guys. To those of you, I'm sure I may be live before. But if not, those of you, I see a lot of you guys, and I'm jealous, that will be in Atlanta, the ATL this weekend. You guys enjoy. I'll be live on the main channel before then, but it seems like it's going to be a good time. Now, there's also, dog it, how come it's not on here? This is the initial one, but Mel did come out with her lineup. And then I love the one. Child, nothing came over today as far as my picture, but even Miss Vans, I love the announcement for her as well. So we're going to keep our eye out on what it looks like to be all of these fake storylines. Y'all go ahead on somewhere with that. We over it. And even if people come out here and talk about it, they making a coin off of it. So I don't blame that either. But I will chat with you guys soon. I got 3 more hours to go. I'm out of here on time today. I'm just not doing it. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But love you guys. Thank you guys again for joining me for this live. If you did not hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out. Shout out again to Angela. Thank you so much for gifting 5 Cutie Crew memberships. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Cutie Crew, if I do go live late tonight, maybe it'll be for us, just to chit chat, but we shall see. But I will shout out again, Cutie Crew, Cutie Mods, everybody. I gotta go. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your hump day. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.